What's up, everybody? This is Adam with Adrenaline Cycles, coming at you with a video today to discuss our demo, that unit we have here. And what we demoed for this part of the year is the Can-Am Maverick X3. This is the RS, 135 horsepower. Again, the X3 has been around for a while, guys, and we've had these demos in the past in the 64-inch and the 72-inch XRSs and things like that. But we wanted to get some real information for me, for the owner, and even for some of the salespeople to have information to bring the correct information to you guys. A lot of questions we get from people that come in here is, you know, will it handle the 35-inch tires being 135 horsepower? You know, how does the diff, you know, handle and react, you know, with these big tires on it? You know, just stuff like that. How do the new Showa shocks perform? You know, that's new for this year, I think. If not this year, it was last, but pretty sure the Showas come out this year, and that was something we had a lot of questions about. They went away from the Fox on these with the QRS3, where you just had the clickers. Now you got a Showa with some, you know, screwdrivers or wrenches where you have to set it a little more than just 3 clicks. And we just wanted to know, you know, is it better? Is it worse? You know, just what is our opinion on it? Because we get people asking, and we just really want to give the correct information. This thing has about 300 something, almost 400 miles on it. If you watched any of our prior videos, it did go down and have 2 days of riding in it with me. Got close to about 200 miles on it that weekend. Again, we're on stock rods, stock A-arms. I mean, pretty much everything's, you know, undercarriage wise is still stock, no clutch kit, stock belt. Like I said, we put a nice sound bar in it, some tree bars, obviously the 35-inch tires. We got harnesses, you know, guys, I always talk about that. I mean, if I'm riding, even if I got my, you know, my guys that work here out in this thing, you know, we want harnesses. So we went on ahead and put a set in here. We're rocking our CB. Again, they're really handy to have for a car-to-car, you know, talking, way better than a cell phone, trying to keep up with that. And then we had this windshield we took off a trade-in. You know, they're fairly cheap, guys. This is Super ATV brand, but I never run a flip. I was kind of interested in it, and after running it for one weekend, I'll be completely honest, you know, some people love them. I'm old school. Give me a half in the summer and a full in the winter. You know, they're getting so cheap now. Just where I'm so tall, it hits my line of sight, my eyesight, where this two-piece is, and I just don't like it. That's just me personally. Not the end of the world, not a huge deal, but I'm big and tall, and my eyes is right there a lot, so I wind up leaning over to get the view. But if you're not big and tall like me or fat, it might not be that big an issue. Back to the suspension, I'll talk a little bit about that. I never had a problem with the XMR. Basically, that's kind of what this is without the snorkel kit and the big horsepower. But the QRS3 shocks over the XRS, yeah, there was a difference. But for me, slow riding in the woods, drinking my adult sodas, wasn't a huge deal. I'd take that money and save it to put that towards another accessory, like a winch and a bumper or things like that. So to each his own. If you're a fast driver and you like to blaze through the woods, you're in the dunes where you carry a lot of speed, yeah, the XRS shocks are a lot nicer and perform better. So I'm not going to argue that. But now these Showas, they're really softer. I haven't adjusted them any. I'm going to do that next, but I really don't have any complaints. I will tell you that it's very dependent on air pressure on your tires. These tires here are down in the single digits, probably 8 pound, I think is what I got in them. They're the RC 500s from System 3. You get anything over 10 pound, this thing rides a lot rougher. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you do have a machine out there, it doesn't matter if it's an X3 or whatever, if you're getting a lot of roughness out of it, check your air pressure, because it will play a factor. But you know, we adjusted it down, and man, this thing really, you know, showed out, done good, rode really well, and didn't have any bottoming out issues or anything like that. And like I said, they perform like you'd expect. Like I said, there's not easy adjustments with the QRS clickers, you know, on the older style. But guys, really just get it set and you should be good. Which these are, like I said, we haven't touched these and they've done really good. With the tires on here and the 135 horsepower, man, I haven't driven a whole lot of 135 horsepower. The one I have, they've all felt like you're in the pedal a little more over a higher horsepower engine, but it still gets up and goes. It'll run 70 mile an hour plus down the road if you got to get from one trail to the next. You know, when you're going up a hill and you really want to get the tires spinning to clean them out, it'll do that. I mean, the 135 is not a weak machine by no means. With that turbo, it does allow you to, you know, when you need the power, it comes in. So that, don't let people sit at a dealership tell you got to get a 200. It's not necessary. I mean, if you want a 200, get it, but don't think the 135 is not going to do the job, because it will. Like I said, I rode around on this thing, went everywhere. We'll post somewhere, maybe down below in the link, the video where we went out riding, and there's some footage of this thing going, just, you know, going along doing its job. You know, goes up big hills, down the big hills, goes through the, you know, the ruts and all the stuff. So it doesn't have any problem on it at all. Power steering on these newer models, guys, keep getting better and better. I mean, this is a big tire with very little air in it. Like I said, single digits. Man, this thing steers, I mean, every year. 17 was horrible, 18 got a little better, 20 was decent. I mean, this model being a 25 man dude, it is, I mean, it's about to one finger now. So that's really good. I'm glad that's gotten better and come along really good. And that's about it, guys. You know, we put the roof on and the lower doors again. You know, just convenience, you know, for us. You know, most people get that anyway. Sound bar is really nice on these. This one is a power base, 850. I mean, dude, you can't crank this thing up. It works perfect. It clamps on the bar perfect. Bluetooth, you can control it from your phone. You can control it from back here. They got little options. You can put them in the dash and control it from in the dash. So, you know, we like to have our tunes when we're riding around too. So, all in all, it's a fun machine. I'm not going to call it a little machine. I just think for a lot of people, this is going to be an economical machine to get into. I'm talking close to, you know, 22.5, maybe a fuzz less than that, because rebates have come out. So, I mean, you're getting a heck of a capable machine that can go out and go with all your buddies in the bigger high dollar machines. Even the R's, we was riding with a lot of Mav R's. This thing, you know, goes right along, does the work, and does it really good. I think we rode almost 90 miles one day, and this thing was great. I mean, I didn't have no complaints. I thought the tires done fairly well, and the machine power was really good. So don't be a sleeper on this, guys. If you're at a dealership or you got you know, questions, or you're wondering about it, I mean, really, honestly, guys, this is a good car for anybody looking to get in the market, or maybe you're looking to get, you know, maybe you got a limited Defender and you want something a little more sporty. This is not going to kill your pocketbook. It's got a lot of, you know, features, a lot of potential if you want to make it do other things for not a lot of money. So it's a really good car, and I think you know, you guys will be pleased with it if you picked it up. That's about it on this one, guys. Like I said, we'll probably have some more videos out and about of this demo, and then you know, you guys can make your own honest opinion of it, because I mean, sometimes, you know, you can't trust everything on the internet, but we're as honest as we can be about this stuff, and think you guys will like it. As always, hit that like and subscribe down below, guys. It does help the channel, and we'll keep the videos coming.